I want to quickly lend my voice to the ongoing, gist about what my geo, Pastor Adeboye said concerning security in Nigeria. I don't. I'm on break. I want to quickly do this, so I'm actually using my phone to do this. So I won't be able to play clips for you, but I believe because if I want to be setting up studio and everything, time will go and I have to get about my work in a bit. So I won't be able to play clips, but I believe you have seen a clip where that the Geo Pastor Adeboye, that's my Geo. I'm a member of Redeemed Christian Church of God. I've said it a lot of time. I'm a very proud member of the church. So that the Geo is in DC, is in US, is in Washington. So he said this, at I'm looking at the report on my computer at the US Nigeria Faith Heroes Award Gala Nights in Washington on June 23. Okay, so what I see in that talk was what I saw rather was that what Pastor Adeboye said for me was a thorough indictment on Tinubu's government. You know me, I will say it the way it is. I've said it a lot of time here. I'm not the kind of person that is crazy about titles. So I don't care about ordination. God has ordained me, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Um, he has given me a microphone which nobody can take away from me. So it's not about him being my geo. It's about my thoughts. I'm reading the full report on national dailies, on Nigeria national dailies. We are very good at taking clips from videos and running with it. Thank you so much, people that are online. So I've seen people took clips. They took a clip where Pastor Adeboye said Tinubu has done his bit. And that is what a lot of people are running with. But I listened to the old talk. I listened to the old video. And like I said, what I saw Pastor Adeboye did there was that he indicted Tinubu's government in a very thorough manner. As an elderly person, I think Adejare is 83 now. So you will not expect him to speak like when he was 40, like when he was 50. He will not speak like the way I will speak. But then I'm still going to point out some things. He said when that Tinubu cannot give instruction to service chiefs, and then himself will now wear khaki and then go to the bush. Thank you so much, the people online. I appreciate you. Yeah, the thing will be that we if anything is happening in Redeem as we speak, it is Daddy Joe that will call, that will make reference to. I will tell you two scenarios in the church. Back then, when I was in Nigeria, there was a period memo was sent to every area headquarters, zona headquarters, parishes that when invited ministers are preaching, okay, if you're a redeemed pastor, you invite someone from outside to for a program. This culture when a preacher is preaching and people will be dropping money on the altar at the feet of the preacher. A letter came from Lagos, from the headquarters, that should stop. In my parish in Abuja, we got the memo and everything. That the GO does not need to leave Lagos for that instruction to be obeyed. So if he's saying that we don't expect Tinubu to wear camouflage and enter the bush with the service with the army, then what he's saying is that the instruction you have given, they are not carrying it out. So you have failed. If you have a company and you have someone heading a department, and that department is not being optimized, you are not getting what you expect to get, you will sack the manager, you will sack whoever is heading that department. That is how to enforce. That is how to. Then another thing again that happened, another scenario in the Redeem. I think it was over a year now or 2 years ago when uh instructions were given that on Thanksgiving Day Sundays, it's only the messages of Daddy Gio that should be played in every parishes. Yeah. So on Thanksgiving Sunday, parish pastors of those of churches will not preach. It is Daddy Gio's message that will be aired. They will play it on their screen. People will sit and watch. I think it was last year or year before the last, when you remember when Leke Adeboye referred to redeemed pastors as goats. That was what happened then. That after the message of Daddy Gio had been heard, the pastor, I don't know which pastor now, began to talk again. That was when Leke said, the daddy has already spoken. Why do you want to preach again? That was when Leke referred to redeemed pastors as goats. People that are old enough to be his father. People that are in the church. I made a video there. I'm a member of Redeem. I don't you know me, I will say it the way it is. People that were there when you were born. I said it then. So if instructions were given by him, that by Pastor Adeboye, that only his message should be heard on Thanksgiving Sundays, and people don't do it, parishes don't do it, who will he say failed? Will the pastor who refused to do it not be recalled? Will he not be sacked? They try it in my parish here, one or two Thanksgiving Sundays. The networks was bad, so because of the time difference and all of that, we couldn't, we couldn't connect with the messages. That was how that stopped, because they tried it here. So when I listened to all what he said, what I can, because he said that what Tinubu government are doing is not enough. He pointed out that the people that are sponsored, he said, it's far worse. So bad that they are asking, where is your God? Meaning, that is referring to him, that the Jew, that people are asking him, where is your God? Yes, people will ask. Because you've told us that God is able to do all things. It's in the scripture, we know. People will ask that what is God doing in all this situation? He went ahead to say that people that are sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria, that they are known, they are business people. So what he's asking Tinubu is, what are you doing about the people that are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria? You are not doing anything about it. He said he has told him that he should give service chiefs 90 days for them to fish out these people, end all this madness going on. It's been going on now for years, even even before Tinubu came in. So I'm sure that 90 days had come and gone, and yet we are not seeing results. So that's what he's saying. So the 90 days that he said he told them to give those service chiefs, maybe Tinubu did not give them. So it's a failure. It's an indictment on Tinubu himself. That's why I want, thank you so much, people that are online. God bless you. So that's why I'm wondering, why does he want to come out again for second time? Pastor Bele says some of the people that are sponsoring terrorism, some of them are politicians. He said, go after them. Because if you do not deal with those who are supplying those people with arms and ammunition, and most of the time when they go about on motorcycles. If you don't go after the sponsors, the problem will continue. So what do you call that? It's an indictment. So it's not as if he's saying that although I can say that my GO spoke with both sides of his mouth. Is in one breath he's saying Tinubu has done his bit. He has done, nobody should blame him. In another breath he's saying he has not done enough. So we see, this is what we are saying about leadership in Nigeria, both spiritual leadership or otherwise. You cannot afford to sit on the fence. No, you cannot afford to be speaking with both sides of your mouth and be gentle with this thing. People are dying on a daily basis. Look at the school students that are doing NECO recently. They are abducted. They were able to about 10 students were able to escape. The people that are not that didn't escape, they are still with them. So for as long as spiritual leaders like Pastor Adeboye are sitting on the fence, I'm a member of Redeem, I say it all the time. For as much as you are sitting on the fence, you are not calling a spade a spade, we will continue to have problem in Nigeria. I have the audacity, I can beat my chest to do this video because I don't care about ordination. I don't care about titles. I'm not in church so that anybody can like me. I'm serving God. I'm not serving human being. The worst you can do, oh, don't give her anything to do. Don't ordain her. I don't care about all those. Because you know why? Ordination, title will not take me to heaven. It is not, oh, you are a pastor, okay, come and enter heaven. No. You are a title holder in the church, okay, you are entitled to go to heaven. No. Oh, you have this so number of children, so you can enter heaven. No. Oh, you don't have children, so you are not qualified to enter heaven. No. So, in fact, I would have loved it if Pastor Adeboye did not say anything about insecurity situation in Nigeria. It would have been better. Rather than sitting on the fence. Rather than indicting Tinubu in a sorry manner. It's not worth it. Whatever someone like Pastor Adeboye says, he has the authority to say it. Nobody can say, what does he need from Tinubu government? What? Is it what he will eat? In fact, as we grow older, we eat less. We eat less. Is it what we eat? Is it what he will wear? People like us that are still very small compared to him. There are clothes in my closet I've not worn in 5 years. I'm not exaggerating. It's even worse in a society like where I am, where a lot of time we work from home. Why do you have to be gentle with Tinubu? Why do you have to be subtle with him? Why do you have to sit on the fence? Let me tell us this. You taught us, Daddy Gio. I was your student in Bible college. And then I was your student in School of Disciple. You taught us half obedience is disobedience. You taught us that there is a day of reckoning. You taught us that there is heaven, there is hell, and that everybody will give accounts. All this thing I'm saying is in the Bible. So if we know that we give accounts, in fact, Paul said even our thoughts, we account for what we think about. Not even talk about our actions. So Daddy Gio, this one, everything will be accounted for. If you tell Tinubu that, hey, this is it, you are not, this is what should be, Tinubu cannot arrest you. Because Tinubu cannot, whatever he's giving you, let him stop it. I'm not saying he's giving you anything, but even if he is giving you whatever, let him stop it. Like I said, is it what you want to wear? Or is it what you want to eat? Let us understand. You taught us that rapture is very near. So let us be conscious of that. For a public figure like you, weigh what you will say in public. That's why I say I would rather you have kept quiet on Nigeria's insecurity than this. Look at the division. You are not on this side. You are not on this side. You are sitting on the fence. This is what the Bible said that who you are. This is what it said in Revelation 16, Revelation 3. I think 16 to 22 or thereabout, where the scripture says you are neither hot or cold. You are neither hot or cold, Pastor Adeboye. Tell Tinubu the truth. And he has done his bit. He has not done enough. So which one? Which one has he done? Which one has he not done? Call a spade. And let the devil be ashamed. Call a spade. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. is being celebrated in America every year. He was killed. Yeah, we will all die one day, Pastor Adeboye. We will all die. Everybody if we don't sleep in death, rapture will come. And with what we are seeing, thank you everyone that's online, and with what is going on in the world right now, the second coming of Christ is imminent. Have you seen what Elon Musk is doing? Have you seen that they're already giving people the mark of 666? Please go and check it out. I thought I will do a separate video on it. Elon Musk is beginning to put chips in the brain of people. And you know what the code is? 666. It's in the scriptures. If we are not afraid of what is going on, in fact, Elon Musk is saying he wants to eliminate 90% of workforce, of jobs, and they will be taken over by robots. Everything that is happening is in the Bible. And still, we are still not telling ourselves the truth. The end time is here. And we are still afraid to talk. We are still afraid to say the truth. Tinubu has done his bit. He has not done enough. So where are you, Pastor Adeboye? Where are you in this division? Where are you in this equation? Like I said, I can say this because ordination titles means nothing to me. I'm a member of Redeem. All I know is that nobody, who is, nobody can say, don't come to this church again. You may not like my face there. I will come in when I want to come to church. I will come. Church is house of God. So let's call a spade a spade. Daddy Gio, you don't have to say anything. If you don't know what to say, don't say anything. Rather than sit on the fence. He has done his bit. He has not done enough. So what if you give your pastors, maybe you give your pastors targets now. Remissions nko. The money they remit. If they don't meet up, don't you sack? What's his name? Winners Chapel. They lay off people. They lay off pastors all the time because they don't meet. They don't meet. Hey, let's know what we are doing with God, because all this will be accounted for. When things are happening in Nigeria, Pastor Adeboye, God will ask you, what was your position? What did you say? Where did you stand? The book of Revelation, I made reference to Revelation chapter 3. See that if you are neither hot or cold. The Bible says, I will spew you out of my mouth. It's in the scripture. I didn't write it. You taught us. So let's know your position. Pastor Adeboye, let's know where you stand. Don't sit on the fence. Sitting on the fence, we don't help anybody. People are dying every day in Nigeria. Christians are dying. Muslims are dying. Anybody can die anytime. I had some news here one day. I couldn't sleep in the night. I'm in the US, and I was like, wow. If I'm in the US cannot sleep, I don't know how people in Nigeria are sleeping. And then we are still playing politics. We are still playing religion with the lives of people. We are still not able to tell the truth. We are still not able to say it the way it is. Sit in the Buddha and say, hey, this is it. When Jonathan was there, you were indicting him. So what is now different with Tinubu? Tinubu himself, excuse me, said during Jonathan that the bulk of insecurity issues in the country lies on the table of the president. So if we don't call the president for things that are happening in the country, who do we call? Who is accountable? He begged for the job. He asked for people to vote for him. So if he asks to do the job, he should do it. That's what I expect. You have the voice. You have the platform. Unlike us. When things were happening during Buhari, I made videos then. I said, Daddy Gio, if you lead protests in Nigeria, when NSAS issue happened, when they shot innocent people at the toll gate, I was doing the video there. I said, Daddy Gio, if you lead a protest, let's see who will shoot you. But all of you are hiding. I don't understand. I don't know. Death is inevitable end. All of us will pay the price one day. But let me tell you, God will ask you, what did you say? What was your position about the happenings in Nigeria? Thank you so much, people. Let me stop here before I begin to boil, because it's really irritating me. It's really annoying that someone like Pastor Adeboye will continue to sit on the fence. It's bad. Let's say the way, let's call a spade a spade. Let's say the way it is. It is bad. Look at the division in the country. Look at, even with this talk alone, look at how everywhere is divided. He has done his bit. He has not done enough. Let's know where you stand. Thank you so much, people. My break is almost over. I'll talk to you again very soon. I love you. God bless you. Please go to church with your brains intact. Don't leave your brains at home and go to church. And don't let anybody bamboozle you. God doesn't, God is not your grandfather. He's your father. You have access to him. Don't let anybody think he or she is an intermediary between you and God. I say it all the time. Talk to him, he will talk to you. You are not his grandchild, you are his child. All right, people, I love you. Thank you so much. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye-bye.